What's going on, you guys? This is Ryan here again with Tibbs and London in the call, and we're going to be doing our Super Bowl 47 prediction video. And before we get into this, I do want to say that this is going to be the first of 3 videos uploaded on my channel today. I know it's a lot of content, and what I want you to do is I want you to come back to this video periodically throughout the day, and there'll be an annotation on the top right of this video the entire time showing you the bundle that I'll be uploading first, and then the other bundle, which will be uploaded after that. It'll be all before the Super Bowl. I know it's a lot of videos to go through, but I definitely got to get that third bundle uploaded because that is very, very epic. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send it off to London first, and he's going to tell you what his prediction is in the Super Bowl against the Ravens and the 49ers. So who do you think's going to win? And talk a little bit about Ultimate Team and what card people should definitely have.
All right, well, first of all, I think it's going to be an interesting Super Bowl. First of all, this is the first time you've ever had 2 people that are actually family members, with the 2 Harbaugh brothers actually coaching against each other. And a lot of people actually thought that they would see Peyton Manning playing Eli Manning if some sort of family connection was ever thrown into the Super Bowl. So that's pretty cool on one aspect of the game. But to actually jump into it and actually give my prediction on who I think is going to win, I think that the 49ers are going to win because you have Colin Kaepernick, who can just basically get out on the field and just explode out of nowhere. He has a great chance of setting the Super Bowl all-time rushing record for a quarterback,
which is currently held by Steve McNair of the Tennessee Titans. Rest in peace.
Yep. And, really, I do think the 49ers are going to win, but something is kind of telling me, I don't know, maybe Ray Lewis has those Ravens kind of motivated to go out there and get a victory. I mean, you can look at the 49ers offense, like I said, with Kaepernick, their offense is pretty good on the ground, but you can flip things to the Ravens, and their passing game is better than the 49ers game. So, I don't know, we're just going to have to see. The 49ers do have a nice defense, so it does stack up pretty good against that Ravens offense. And I'm just going to be really excited to, I guess, just see what happens. You know, I think maybe Ray Lewis could get a couple of picks here. Maybe a pick 6. Who knows? I don't know. We'll just have to see. It's going to be a really great game. And as far as Ultimate Team is concerned, if you guys have those coin-up cards, definitely pick up Colin Kaepernick or Joe Flacco right off the bat if you don't have either one. Because most of the time, I forget how much percent they said, but it's like 80% of the time, I believe they said, the quarterback usually gets the MVP award. But I would almost bet all of my coins that if the Baltimore Ravens win this game, Ray Lewis is taking home that MVP trophy. And if you guys have his coin-up card on Madden, that's 1,000,000 coins to your bank account. So that's kind of hard to go against. I actually picked up one for $85,000, so I'm really excited about that. I also have 2 Kaepernick coin-up cards. And unfortunately, I could not get my hands on a Flacco card. So if the Ravens win, I'm really banking on, Ray Lewis. But on the 49ers, I have every single person that has a coin-up card except for Patrick Willis. But overall, I'm going with the San Francisco 49ers, and I'm really hoping Colin Kaepernick pulls in the MVP award.
All right, Tibbs, what do you think about the Super Bowl prediction?
I really love this Super Bowl right here because there's so many storylines that's been going on. It's crazy. Of course, the brothers are in. You got Ray Lewis in his last year, and there was a little steroid issue. Hopefully, it's not true. Of course.
Hopefully.
You got Kaepernick, the new kid on the block that has more playoff wins than Tony Romo and Matt Ryan. It's crazy. But I really like this matchup. I really want Ray Lewis to win this matchup. I think Ray Lewis is going to have like a nice little bullseye on Kaepernick if he tries to run. That's my guess right there. But definitely it's going to go down to the passing and probably the kicking too. Rushing is not going to do so much. Ray Rice can try to rush, but usually 49ers shut down the rushing. They've done that ever since Mr. Harbaugh became 49ers coach. But yeah, Bolden and Crabtree is 2 people that I want to look after. Now that Crabtree is free from those molestation charges, I guess.
Oh my God.
That he's scot free. Thank God he didn't get indicted or anything else. That would have been bad for the 49ers, completely bad. But it's going to go down to the passing and kicking. In terms of defense on both teams, they're pretty much virtually equal because just for the fact that Ray Lewis is firing up his whole the defensive line. And of course the 49ers has been good ever since Harbaugh became coach. Again, last year they almost beat the Giants if it wasn't for those mistakes for the secondary. And the funny thing is, again, last year this was supposed to be, in my opinion, the Super Bowl. The Ravens didn't go to the Super Bowl last year because of the kick from hell, and the 49ers, of course, the secondary failed twice. So yeah, finally we get this Super Bowl. But in terms of my pick, I want to pick the Ravens solely because I'm not a fan of both the teams, but I really want Ray Lewis to win. To me, they're virtually tied up in terms of matchup. Yeah, Ray Lewis deserves another title.
All right, guys. So you heard from Tibbs, you heard from London, and I do want to say in a couple of days here, you're going to see a video. Tibbs is actually getting into playing Ultimate Team, and he had a pretty nice first bundle, I must say. So definitely when he makes his channel, I'll have that in the description of one of my videos. You're probably going to see it in the description in that video, probably on Monday or Tuesday. But for my prediction, I honestly have to go with the 49ers here. I do not see the Ravens being able to match up with them that well. I think the 49ers are definitely a better defensive team, and when Colin Kaepernick starts to go, I don't think the Ravens are going to be able to stop him at all. I think the 49ers, they're here now, and they're not going to let it slip through their fingers. Ray Lewis has had his Super Bowl. As people want to keep saying that you want him to go out a winner, he needs to win it. I mean, he's already had a Super Bowl, and I know people want to win multiple Super Bowls and stuff, but don't make it seem like he needs this, because I don't really think he does. I mean, just based off of my personal preference, I think the 49ers definitely have the biggest shot here to win the game. I'm not going to say the Ravens don't have a chance. I mean, it is going to be an interesting game. If the Ravens can get the ball moving through the air and Flacco doesn't play like an idiot like he usually does, he's been pretty okay, but he does get bailed out a lot by his receivers, which are just pretty much amazing. You got Torrey Smith making all those plays. You got Anquan Bolden being clutch. I mean, it's just all going to come down to who can get going. If Kaepernick gets going early, I don't think the Ravens have a chance. If Flacco gets going, it's going to be a very interesting game. Now, definitely I'm taking the 49ers. Now, in terms of Ultimate Team, like London said, you definitely want the 2 quarterback cards for your coin up, and you definitely want one of the middle linebackers, either I think Ray Lewis or maybe even Patrick Willis, because they both pay out $1 million, and I do think that they're both going to be pretty involved in the game. Patrick Willis is definitely, in my opinion, the best current linebacker in the game, and definitely if the 49ers do win the Super Bowl, the torch will be passed from Ray Lewis to Patrick Willis as the most widely recognized defensive player currently in the game. People from now until 10 years will be thinking of Patrick Willis like they do Ray Lewis. So definitely go ahead, go get the quarterbacks, and go get the middle linebackers if you can. If you already have them, that's great. Just based off of what I think, I would go with Colin Kaepernick. Definitely get his card, get multiple of his card if you can. If you have the money, you're going to be rich as hell, I think. What I'm going to do during the Super Bowl is if I see anyone having a pretty good game right off the bat, I'm going to try as hard as I can to go on, get a couple of their cards, try to take a risk a little bit. Maybe if it's in the third quarter and it looks like one of them is definitely going to win MVP, based off of the performances they're having, I'm going to go all out. I'm going to buy every single one I can get my hands on, and hopefully I can get lucky. For the people holding on to like the Bernard Pollards and the Navarro Bowmans and just random cards like that, and you think you may have a chance of cashing in on that, I don't see that happening. I know there's a bunch of people out there, and this is a little thing to my friend Nick. I don't really mean this, but you got your people out there saying, well, I just really think that if I have Bernard Pollard, that he could win the Super Bowl MVP. I have like 10 versions of him, and I could be a 10 millionaire. I really just think I have a really good chance of having the most money on this game. No, it's not. It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
It's not. I mean, keep the card, of course. If they do a collection, Bernard Pollard gets a pick, or if he gets anything noteworthy, you do get extra points for collecting it. And I guess, I mean, what do you have to say?
It's like saying that Randy Moss is the best wide receiver in all of football.
I know.
And I've also got something else to say about those Ultimate Team cards. Because, you know, a lot of people have been getting those Bernard Pollards and the Haloti Ngata's. And for those of you with Haloti Ngata, just go ahead and get rid of him because his last name says it all, and he is taking home exactly Ngata.
I got him and Pollard too. A little spoiler before I bring on my videos, but yeah, that's who I got. They're not gonna win the MVP at all.
Yeah, I will say this though, because I was just mocking Bernard Pollard or whatever. If Bernard Pollard does win Super Bowl MVP, I have 6 of his card. I will 100% quote me on it, whatever you want to do. If Bernard Pollard wins MVP, I will do a $1.5 million coin or million coin giveaway, 1.5 mil, on my channel directly after the Super Bowl. And you guys can all be happy because I'll split it between like, let's see, maybe like 3, 4, maybe like 5 people. I'll randomly pick 5 of you, split the 1.5 mil, and I'll eat my words with the Bernard Pollard. So I guess that's pretty much it for this video. I know it was kind of long, but it's okay. There's going to be no really video. I'm just kind of a nice little graphic up there showing you the Super Bowl. And like I said, on the sides here, refresh periodically throughout the day. And if you see an annotation with the new video, you can click on that. And that's pretty much it. I'll also leave the videos in the description below. And that's pretty much it, guys. So I'll see you later. And hopefully you guys enjoy the Super Bowl. Peace.
Later.